Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. And now, in this video, I want to get into Loopring versus the other exchanges. And I've been hearing a lot online, and a lot of people asking questions. What's the momentum and what's the deal with Loopring? What's with all the hype? Well, for one, they've barely done any advertising. It's only been word of mouth and a few social media outlets, but most recently MSM. We know what happened last week. But right now, I really want to focus on the difference between Loopring and the other exchanges. Why does it matter? And for me, my purposes will be kind of laid out in the next couple minutes to talk about the pros and cons. But when it comes to our money, it's how we choose to invest our money, because that's the bottom line. It's our money, and we have to be very responsible for it. We've got two options. We have a CEX, centralized exchange, and a DEX, a decentralized exchange. Now, a CEX is just like Binance, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Kraken, Gemini, Gate.io, and unfortunately, Robinhood. They're just a few. And for the decentralized exchange, I'm going to stick with Loopring. There are a lot of others, and that's the thing. There are a lot of others, but again, they're not that well known. Now, CEX, the centralized exchanges like Kraken, Robinhood, I really don't want to say Robinhood, but Binance and the others, they offer a lot more features than other exchanges. One asset for another, such as margin trading, crypto derivatives trading, exchange, staking, margin lending, among others. All right. Now, I want to leave one thought about everything that happened last January in your mind. Robinhood. Not your keys, not your coins. This is the biggest issue that's come around, and it's stuck around for a long time, and this is the main thing. Now, for decentralized exchanges, these are non-custodial. You hear this term again and again. This means that only you have control over your money. This is the same thing. All right. If you lose your wallet's recovery phase, you lose your crypto. That's why you must be careful to store a key in a secure place. That's the basic thing here. You're in charge of your funds. You're in charge of every single thing. This is the most important thing. Now, Loopring, for example, allows users to get basically what I feel is basically a world of smart contracts and access to different financial services, including lending, savings products, and definitely the NFT products. They're just starting out, and with the AMM, the automated market makers, you can do different staking, but just having access to my own funds and not knowing that, one day they're going to lock up my funds. They'll take away the buy or sell button. They will lock up my funds because I live overseas and I'm supposed to be living in the USA. Any of these things can happen with Kraken, Crypto.com, and Binance. There's that risk of getting hacked all the time. And it does happen. But when you're on Loopring, they're coming out more and more all the time, new updates. And one thing I do like is called the red envelope, red packets. These things right here, and I'll get into these a little bit later. Now, these are just like a physical one, but they offer the virtual one. And that is something that I'm sure we're going to see a lot more different exchanges offering within the next 3 weeks. And if not the next 3 weeks, because that's Chinese New Year, but even after that coming along. The most important thing to remember through all of this is how you want to control your money. Now, for me, I don't just use Loopring. I just spread out my funds through different exchanges. Each different exchange, for the centralized exchange or decentralized exchange like Loopring, offers different things for different purposes. It depends what my end game is for each of them. Crypto.com has staking with a CRO card. Coinbase, they have the Learner Center, which you can get free crypto. Free Learning Center, which is fantastic. No, Kraken does have that. They all have something good. So for me, I really have grown fond of the Loopring exchange on my phone and also on the PC that I use. But also I do access the other exchanges to get information. The decentralized exchange like Loopring, they are just starting out. They will have a more minimal amount of access to different cryptos. That's fine. But if you want access to a larger variety, even a library of cryptos and currencies, yes, you can go to CoinGecko, Binance, any of those. Get more access and you can transfer it over. But that's where the things are. Transferring over. There's a lot of different things. Transfer fees, wallet access, staking. There's a lot of things interested there that are, I think, most important for the new person getting interested. They want ease of use, simplicity, and just knowing that their money in cryptocurrency is going to be safe. Again, we're early in this game. Loopring is coming out, and what they're doing is going to pretty much help to revolutionize how we use our wallet. The way I visualize my wallet is going to be pretty much my identity. With things in the next 6 months to next year, how we secure our funds, but also our identities and how we access our money and transfer funds, it's going to be getting a lot easier, a lot simplified. So all of you out there, have a great day. Yeah, I'd love to hear what you think about Loopring versus some other centralized exchanges and also decentralized exchange. And if you're wondering who this is the Grinch. He's hanging out today. So, have a great day. Game on.